Just checked out here in Campbell River. You can see beautiful views of the ocean channel right there in Quadra Island across. The obscene reality of Starbucks drive-through. Oh my goodness, it is slow. There's probably 15 cars ahead of me. That's what happens when you have one Starbucks in the entire town. All right, I am down here on the harbor in Campbell River, British Columbia. The ferry terminal is right here, which heads over there to Quadra Island, which is within view. So this is not necessarily the ocean. This is just the channel that separates Quadra Island from Vancouver Island. You can see it's not very far away. It's a 10-minute ferry crossing, cost about $8. I don't have any pressing need to go to Quadra Island, so I'm gonna skip it on this trip. Anyway, just walking along the waterfront here. It is pretty unassuming. Definitely not as impressive as what I've seen in recent days, but worth checking out at least since I'm in the area. There's a totem pole up there, however. I'm gonna go check that out. Not too much going on here in Campbell River. I'm gonna go head up to Elk Falls Provincial Park, as this is definitely not gonna sustain my interest today. So I ditched the waterfront area of Campbell River and headed down here to Elk Falls Provincial Park. This is about 5 kilometers outside of Campbell River. So they have a suspension bridge here over the river with great views of Elk Falls below. So I'm gonna head down the short trail here and check it out. All right, so I'm heading into the provincial park. You can see just how tall these trees are. It's incredible. So it should only be a short little walk here to get down to the suspension bridge. It's not too far on the map, at least. Great day for a short walk in the woods. Hopefully there's no bears out though. I doubt it. I love being in the woods. Just something about it. It's so green here. My goodness. Incredibly green place. You get someone droning some good shots, probably. I left my drone at home because of the weather. He's got the right idea. Oh, I think I can start to see it coming into view there. Only problem is it's a bit slippery because it's about 7 degrees out today, so it's quite thawed. So I guess it's over here. You gotta cross this small bridge over the gully and then maybe make your way down a bit further. I can hear the water. It's got to be through these trees and beyond a little bit. So it's surprisingly far, actually. It's a good, I'm gonna say a 10-minute walk, maybe a kilometer or so from the parking lot. It does look like it's open though. There's no gate that's closed. So I'm gonna head on through. I probably have about 500 meters to go yet, but it should be through these trees. And from my understanding, this is a newly built tourist attraction around here. So can't wait to check it out. Just horrible for walking with all the slush. It's very slippery. I've slipped a few times already, but I'm sure it'll be worth the effort. So pretty incredible flow. I'm gonna get down there and see it up close. Yeah, pretty good view so far. I'm gonna head down to the suspension bridge now. So this was built in 2015, I guess, or 2016. So about 5 years old, 6 years old. All right, I am crossing the suspension bridge. So definitely some amazing views of the waterfall here. I haven't walked very far yet, but again, it's newly, oh my goodness, it does sway, that's for sure. So it is a bit disconcerting. But yeah, I'm gonna walk across just to say that I did. It does shake quite a bit though, so this is for sure probably not for everybody. If you have a fear of heights and you don't want to be dangling above the ground, this is probably not the attraction for you. You can see it's just cable stayed, but again, those cables are only as strong as they are. So I guess it's up to you whether or not you're comfortable with the risk. There you go, the other side. No views of the falls up here, so I'm not sure why you would want to linger on this side. But yeah, Elk Falls Suspension Bridge, very cool. This is totally free of charge, so if you do want to check it out, it's located 5 kilometers west of the town of Campbell River on Highway 28. And about a short 10-minute hike out to the falls. I'm gonna head back across. Very cool. All right, gonna make my way back down. And again, a bit disconcerting if you don't like heights. The squeaks and shakes might actually give some people a heart attack. Like, I'm not even joking. It's definitely not a relaxing experience. I have no fear of heights, but even this, basically standing above the canyon floor, and it does shake. As the cables move, this thing moves. Pretty cool though. The other side is just as impressive. It's massive canyon walls. Looking down over the river. Again, other direction, the massive Elk Falls. I mean, this is exhilarating. I do love this. But like I said, if you have any fear of heights whatsoever, it's probably not going to be the best bet for you to give this a go. So this Elk Falls Suspension Bridge is entirely free of charge, so just know that. There's no parking fee, there's no admission fee, so definitely worth coming out here if you're comfortable with it. You will be treated to some incredible views of Elk Falls if you do make it down here. Again, well worth the trip. All right, heading out. What's that? Yeah, no, it's not as bad, as you think. Yeah, okay. It'll shift a little bit, yep. But not as bad as some. Yeah. Some of them are like swing sets, yeah, right? Yeah. This one's just mild. I wouldn't be worried about it. You got 4 cables there. If one of them snapped, the other ones are going to hold you. So there you go. That was definitely the highlight of my time here in Campbell River. The town itself is quite drab, and there's not a lot to do there. But I'm glad I did some research last night and didn't miss the opportunity to come here. Very cool place. So I gotta head back to the car now. I'm gonna say it's about 1 kilometer in total to walk from the parking lot. So not bad, as long as it's summer. Right now, again, it makes for a pretty slippery experience. Really nice to be out in the wild Canadian wilderness right now though. Beautiful day too. Great green colors coming out.